In this video, we take a look at sewing corners. Stay with me and I'll show you how. You may come across corners when sewing things such as cuffs or lapels, and these corners can point either outwards or inwards. We're going to see how to do this without any puckering or bunching up of fabric. So let's get started. If you want to make this easier, you can make a mark at the 1 centimetre point at the seam allowance in the corner. This is so we know where to turn our corner. When you've been doing this a while, you'll be able to do this by eye. We place our pieces right sides together. We're going to sew along the edges with a straight stitch, stopping at the mark we made, keeping the needle in the fabric. We lift the presser foot. We turn our work around so that our next edge is in line with our foot. Put the presser foot back down and we continue sewing. At our next corner we do the same, leave the needle in the fabric at the mark we've made and turn the fabric to work along the next edge. Before we turn our work the right side out, we want to remove the excess fabric from the corners. This will remove bulk in the point of the seam. We cut off the corner close to the seam line, but without cutting into it. We then trim away some of this excess fabric towards the tip, reducing the bulk of the fabric. Now we can turn our piece the right side out. And to help us get a crisp corner, we can take a pointy object like a knitting needle. Obviously we don't want to use anything too pointy because that will tear our fabric. We take our needle and we use it to poke out the corners, giving us nice crisp corners. If we've sewn a corner that points inwards, we cut a slit close to the seam line but not cutting into it. Then on either side of the slit we cut away excess fabric, cutting out a large chunk of fabric, making it easier to turn inside out. And we can press our seams. And that's how to sew corners.